Hey guys, Mastrix here. Want to welcome you guys to the second Binding of Isaac stream. Just want to let you guys know that we will be playing a little bit today, a little bit earlier. I did get Elliot asleep. Camera freaking out there. So yeah, he went to bed a little bit earlier. We've been able to get him down, so I'll be gaming a bit here. We're going to be trying to put some hours into Binding of Isaac. We may shift into some League of Legends, maybe some Arc Raiders. I think I'm behind on my trials. I don't know. Definitely want to get back into this game here. May even try some 9 Souls. But kind of an open-ended stream today. I'll be going to about 8 or 9, depending on how Elliot's doing. But I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a great day. I'm, as always, so thankful to be here with you. And let's just get right into it with some Binding of Isaac. If you guys don't know, we did put our first Binding of Isaac stream on our YouTube, which is Skelly Bros. So if you guys want that link or anything like that, let me know. We'll get that. Something you can watch if you ever miss any of these. However, last time we were able to complete Pitch Black. We were able to beat Greed Mode with Isaac and Azazel, I believe. So, you know, we did some things. I think we're going to do just a normal hard run as Isaac. We've yet to be able to beat the game on hard with anybody. So might as well start with the I-Man. I gotta get back into the feeling of the game. Ooh, immediately nailed. Immediately nailed. Okay, yeah, okay. This is fine. This is fine. We're doing great. We're doing great. Just gotta get all the hits out right away. I did call this episode Crocodile Tears because I figured I'd be crying a lot about having to beat this on hard mode. Didn't expect to already be down half our health. Just kidding. I mean, 1 heart, because we only got hit twice. That room was kind of crazy. Zombie, or Rotten Baby, gives us some flies. Not seeing any soul heart rocks. However, we are going to have to bring it in here if we're wanting to do anything. We're on the first floor, and we're getting bodied. That being said, I do think some of the challenges we have to do are going 2 floors without taking any damage. So I'm going to have to really step my game up. The way to do that might not be to do hard mode. You could probably do it a lot easier just on normal. Don't know if you can cheese it in greed mode, maybe, but we'll see. Main plan is to get 1 win on the sticky note with Isaac as the hard mode, and then maybe do a greed mode and then assess where we're at game-wise. That being said, Rotten Baby seems to spawn a fly. I don't know how that damage works with our damage. I don't know if flies are like really strong or anything, but they seem dope, and it's like a heat-seeking orbital that just goes out and hits things for us. So cannot be mad at that. At least these guys don't shoot projectiles. Just keep our distance. Should be okay. Bomb for a heart. Sweet. I think we're okay to do the boss. Completely whiffed our bomb. That's fine. So this is Gemini. I don't think we fought them yet. We did see a lot in greed mode, I should say. There was a lot that came at us from there that I don't think we'd seen yet. Which is the main reason I'm wanting to kind of get these done and play a little bit more of this before we just see everything via rage or greed mode. Hey, little Miss Demise, I did get your message. I will definitely keep you posted. I hope you're doing well, friend. Down we go. Alright, so we have range and luck up with Pearl Necklace. We got Rotten Baby for the flies. We got a pretty decent amount of health if I cannot, you know, Mastrix this up. How was your day today, friend? Double moon. I don't know what that means. Ooh, ooh, that's gonna be a soul. Never mind. Okay, flies coming in handy. I believe that's an Eternal Heart. We had a card that was doing this before. I think if I get through the floor without that being taken, we gain an actual heart container, so that's pretty big. We do need to find a key. Ooh, I didn't see the fly in there. Classic Isaac. Golden key? I believe I've seen this with Northern. I think this means every door can just be opened now. It's going well, just cleaning. Gotcha. Much hype. Thank you for that ban there. I appreciate that. I'll give my 1 penny, I guess. And a remote. I teleport to a random room. Cool. Gotta be careful here. Bomb spiders. Troll bomb baby, guys. We are getting hit a lot. We're definitely gonna have to step it up. Secret room, though, for free. I'll take that. We do have a golden key, so this is actually kind of worth it if I can get to that lock. Binky tears up. All right, we'll take it. I don't know what to. We are become baby. We are become baby. So I don't know. That sticky note seems to be ways to like tell what you've completed with the characters. We got the scent from Greed. I don't know any of the other things that are on that list. So we beat Mom once with Isaac, and nothing is on there. So I don't know if Mom doesn't count, at least for the sticky note. Or maybe it has to be via hard mode, so that's what we're going to try. We also beat Mom one time and then never beat another run in this mode. So I don't know if there's now something past Mom. So, a lot of questions. I don't know what we're doing. Bombs are key. We now have golden bombs. So, I think we just start blowing stuff up, to be honest with you. That actually probably couldn't have went better. Now that we have kind of all the doors opened. Now we can just blow everything up. That's pretty dope. It's a shame we beat the boss already. We could have just bombed the crap out of him. Bombs are key pill. I'm a fan. Alright. Oh, yep, and we might as well get every consumable we can, too. I think there was a chest in here. Secret room. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to try getting a little bit more of these plays in. My idea is to sit down and do one Isaac attempt. Not just as Isaac, mind you, but in the game. Ooh, I can't because I don't have a key. Rough. One Isaac attempt. See where that gets us. And then maybe a greed run or so like that. At least once a stream. It's now something I can kind of pop in and do and make some progress. And if we lose, you know, oh well, we lost. Holy cow. And since there's so many things to do in the game, I feel like it really lets us kind of just take a break for a couple minutes, see what we can do, and then go from there. Trying to learn how to do these secret rooms, so all this bombing that may seem a little bit more chaotic than is needed. I'm kind of just trying to learn what the heck we're actually looking for. Definitely don't want to get hit by a... I think they're called champions. I also don't know if we get anything from the pots outside of some money. But we did get an achievement, I think, for blowing up rocks or something. So, in a roguelite like this, everything you do or can find is kind of worth it until you find the limits. Even the rocks, I don't know if there's, like, blow up 50 of them and you get a thing. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, like a one-hit kill weapon that beats everything. Could be in the rocks. Oh, I didn't fight the boss yet. I'm a goob. Okay, that helped with this guy for sure. We fought him in greed mode. He had a lot of health. Ayo! Well, we'll mostly on Lurk, just FYI, but random commentary to be expected. Understood, my friend. I thank you so much for being here as always. Much love and appreciation. I don't know what Double Moon is. I feel like we're getting more... Oh, it's when a soul heart drops, I think you get 2. Tastes like burning? I'm assuming maybe it means you get more bombs? I don't know. Ooh, Guppy's tail? I don't know what cursed means. Guppy's collar? That's an extra life. Oh, did that just shoot at me? It does! Okay. I mean, it is a deal with the devil room, so that's to be expected. All these basic things I'm sure everyone knows, and I'm over here freaking out about that. I think this is the more money we have, the more damage we do. Yeah, I've never taken this. Dude, Isaac be rocking the shades. I feel like we didn't find the super secret room. I don't want to spend too long looking. I feel like you can see the sockets, but I don't know how it... I don't know what it can be attached to, what it can't be attached to. For all I know, it's in there. So we should get... If I don't buy stuff now, every coin should be making us hit harder. So, technically a damage up? Ooh. That's huge. I need to not grab the sack. Thank you. Ooh. What the heck is that? Okay, chest within a chest. One makes you small. More money and a bomb. Dude, this was, other than lack of keys, this floor was bomb, dude. See, because the golden bombs. I'll go to the next floor. It's fine. I don't know. Yeah, I'm unsure. I think I've bombed everything shy of like these bonus rooms. Ooh, I don't know how I missed that. I guess maybe in here? Anything with the skulls? Tarot cards. The hermit takes me to the store. Alright, well I didn't even know you could get tarot cards out of that, so that was cool. Yeah, might be out of my wheelhouse to know where to find these things, but I think we were told by Random that there's at least 2 secret rooms guaranteed. At least 2. Yeah, I bombed the crap out of this. We'll move on. Down we go. Yeah, because there's definitely more floors than my first run. There's our extra health container. Makes up for the deal with the devil we took. Now, we do not have unlimited bombs anymore. But, dude, the damage from the money is definitely showing. Rotten Baby helping with the flies as well. I am curious if there is a way... I don't know if there's a set damage that flies do, or if it's dependent upon your damage. That would be interesting. However, with 12 bombs, I feel like we gotta try. Hey, first try. Oh, the room upon rooms that we want. Let's go. Now, I don't know if I've hit the 55 cents. I don't know if greed mode counted for Kane. We might be able to hit it here if we're saving our cash. Okay, 1 bomb for 3 damage, technically. I'm sure it's like minute amounts. Let's use the teleporter. The good thing is, too, is it is money, so it's not like if I get hit, we lose cash. Oh, I almost ran into the fire. I will say, I get streamer brain so bad with this game because there's so much going on that I ramble just to keep the train of thought going, but it's too quick. And then we're like, why is he talking about that? Do we care? Yeah, no, it's really cool. It's really special. Big deal. Too much going on, man. But yeah, in short, I don't know if flies can be upgraded or if it's just kind of a smaller bit of damage. Ooh, that is so much better than the card. This is the thing I had in greed mode. In that, I was able to cheese it with how the rooms worked, but again, I can get eternal or permanent hearts from this if I can not take damage from the floor, and we're getting so many soul hearts and dark hearts, evil hearts, that we're able to kind of buffer our health to actually make it happen. So run's going well so far. This money equals power thing was a good find. This can get me to the shop for free. Which, mind you, we only want to get more money, not spend. That found another secret room with something that looks like it's from Zelda. What the heck is this? Evil Charm. Luck up and you feel protected. I don't know if that's what lucky charms or evil charms do, but I'm here for it. So I'm trying to see here. The only oddity of that room compared to rooms I've seen is that it's only attached to... No, that's attached to 2. Forget me not. What is that word? Myositis? Anyone know what that means? Is that the type of... That doesn't sound like the type of flower. Definitely have never seen this before, even on Northern Lion. Boss, we've been to the item room, I guess. Did we? I don't remember actually getting anything. Okay, even here just on Larry, we hurt. That's awesome. What are your guys' thoughts on the game? Is this entertaining to watch? Is there too much going on? Is it just too many of, like, I don't know what's happening? I absolutely adore playing this, but I know when I watch Northern, other than his commentary, I'm like, dang, I want to go play. So, I want to make sure that's not what I'm offering here in the sense of, it'd be great if it was just me playing. Especially when we try new games, I like to try to ask that as much as we can. We don't want a Vampire Masquerade Blood Hunt situation. Oh, also, our seed for today is ROZB13Q1. And that is why I disconnected my controller. Was so that we could do that. And no other reason. We gotta get rid of one of these. Now that we do have a way of generating red hearts, we're going to just kind of need those to be there to keep us alive. And go from there. Cool. 2 troll bombs. I think we get one more reward at the end, so it still might be worth it. Just lost our... are they evil hearts, black hearts? What do you call those? The other ones are soul hearts. I tried looking up a lot of the definitions for things so that I had a little bit more, even like with the troll bomb. I don't know what half this other stuff is called. Yet. Gosh dang it, me. the fine connection that lets us stay plugged in does not allow me to be emotive or expressive. I'm gonna feel so silly when we get up. Oh, duh, it was this, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm stupid. It was the card. Alright, I don't know if the flowers are there. It did say forget-me-nots, by the way, so I still don't know. Whoa. Okay, we got another Horseman of the Apocalypse. That went off screen? I also believe that the pacifier item we got, the Binky, helps us so much more with the fact that our shot speed is just insane. Another orbital, I'll take it. Don't know what either of these do. We do have a way to keep getting hearts, so I think I'll take this. Damage up, I'll take that. I think this was just spectral tears, which goes through things, which, I mean, could be good, but I don't think for 3 soul hearts. Is there one room? No, unfortunately not. If I could get one charge, I could pop it, go down, get a heart. All right, we got some pretty decent damage. Gosh, dang it. I think now we just focus on getting the health up. We will passively gain damage via our money situation. And the more floors I can do for this just to get the permanent hearts, the better. But that's only going to be true, of course, if I can not take damage and have soul hearts to buffer us for the journey. I am not getting that, unfortunately. It does look like the rooms that are bigger count as 2 charges, which that's also really good tech. Little tiny cultist over here with the little hood. Don't fear the Reaper. He's just a little guy crying, shooting all the maggots in line. I got nothing, dude. Blue Oyster Culto, shout out. Romeo and Juliet. Dude, I gotta listen to that song. It's been a while. Okay, I think you have to blow these up. Correct. Okay, we only have 1 key currently. I don't think we're gonna go into the shop. Best thing is we just blow up the shopkeep and then we're able to get some more money. But also, Algo Tickles. I kid you not, you're the same color as Little Miss Amaya, so I went, Britt, why are you saying also Algo Ticklers? Also Algo Tickles. Yeah, thank you for popping in, buddy. How are you doing? Ooh, there goes another Dark Heart. You got anything fun going on? I do appreciate here, even with the lurking. Anything got your attention today, or just vibing? This seems suspicious. Dude, we might be learning. What the heck is this? I am error? Lucky penny? I thought that was just a normal penny. Was that an item? It's not a trinket. So much is happening. Alright, we are 5 cents short of unlocking Kane unless we already have. And that's going to be embarrassing. Honestly sounds like identity theft. That's not okay. I mean, it kind of is, and I'll let you know that identity theft is not a joke. And the fact that you're even joking about the joke, it's not okay. I won't stand for it. That's why I'm sitting. Oh, the jokes don't get better. That I can promise. Hey, yeah, greed mode definitely didn't count. Unless I didn't even hit 55, which would be crazy. Playing Tark mostly, but in and out. Awesome, friend. How's all that rocking still? With it being released fully, like, is the game still like you happy with it? Whoa, I didn't even see them in there. This is gonna be a good damage tester again. gosh, it is hard to move in here. Spectral Tears would be really handy. More damage. Make a little bit of a bridge. That's such a cool thing that you can do to get to these things. I gotta ask you, buddy, because you're my one, like, way to know what's going on with Tarkov. It's sadly one of those that I feel like I'm too behind in, even with the resets and stuff, that me playing it would probably just have to be on my own time. I can't imagine it'd be fun to watch somebody start that, and then let alone me start that, where we know it's just going to be this dumpster fire of a, what's this button do? It's okay. They added a story mode, which is decent to E. I don't mind having started over, because it gives more to do, honest. Yeah, I'm kind of in that with Ark, too, where people are kind of blind tiers. They're kind of, you know, here and there about how that all went down with the expedition of, like, resetting. I love playing it. I think it's got a good replay value, so no complaints on my part there. But I'm glad that's the case, friend. Hope they keep rocking it for you. What is even the story of Tarkov, then? Nah, man, you'd be fine, especially if you start in PvE. The PvP will be rough, fresh. Gotcha. Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence, my friend. Our gaming is very randomized, and if we'll be decent at something, it's just like, oh, you've played this one time and you just got 100 kills? Do that again. Like, sorry, not how this works. I get one really good attempt. The joke I always mention is my first game in, like, actually being able to play in high school football or basketball for varsity is I went on the court with the team and I got really scared of being like, dude, I don't belong here. I'm too short. Like, what's going to happen? And I would shoot at home all the time, and I shot threes, and, like, people would hate to play with me, and I'd be like, yeah. You play on a court with people, like, in your face, whole different story. But I hadn't scored, like, the first 2 or 3 games, and they finally put me in. And it was one of those cases where the guy has the ball, and I go up and hit it, and it falls out of his hands, and I thought it, like, went out of bounds or something, and everyone on the stands are like, get the ball! So I freak out, pick it up, dribble so horribly, and then do, like, a broken baby bird jump to, like, get a layup, and it went in, and I was like, oh my gosh. So everyone's like, yeah, like, okay, Brandon finally got a point. And then the enemy team knocked the ball down again, and I picked it up, and then I'm on our side, and I shoot at half court and get a 3-pointer, and now people are like in the stands going like, oh, and I'm getting this rush, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how did I do this? And I scored 2 other 3-pointers that day, and like at the end, people are like screaming like, go Brandon, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like a movie. And then at the very last buzzer beater, we'd already won the game. There was no need to throw it. They're like, throw it! And I'm so excited. I chuck it with all my might. Hits the rafters, falls directly in front of me. Every cool thing I did that day died in about 5 seconds. So that's about how things go. Long story short, that's how that goes. Story of Tarkov is mostly that an EMP blast hit the area, finding out the who, why, and try to out via either making connections and money, etc. Interesting. So the EMP blast just that zone? Are you like in a military base, or is it like end of the world situation? It's an interesting story, though. I'm glad mine had nothing to do with that, and or did not let you even answer your question because I had my own thing. So glad we did that. Ooh, thank you. There's a sack in here? Oh, yeah. You sack. That's kind of me in League. We'll get a champ I've never had. Pentakill, try them again, figure we're easy dub. Yeah, dude, ARAM, Master Yi. I went like 42 and something on ARAM. I was like dude, and again, those numbers can absolutely happen for people who get fed or know what they're doing. But for me, dude, I'm like, oh, this is awesome. And I was like, well, wait a minute. I can't really play League or play Yi like in lane. I know there's people who can, but I'm not gonna be that guy. And then I got him again in ARAM, and I was like, oh baby, get ready, get ready. And literally, I think I died like 27 times. I couldn't even get on a person to kill him. Different comp, you know, situations. Very quickly, it was like, oh, okay, I can't do this. It was a fine story. I mean, you know, except for all the other parts in it. It was a story. We can start there, I think. Ooh, a little fart hurts. I didn't know that. Okay, that guy has a big health pool. For us to do that much damage is crazy. Shot speed up more. And we can heal. That's neat. Down we go. This run is going pretty strong. I remember this. I remember when I played the original, like, hand-drawn stuff. It was a lot harder. And again, I don't say this to state that this game is easy. But I'm finding myself getting, like, a lot of really dope items. I don't know if it's because we don't have a lot of stuff unlocked. So the pool is a lot nicer to us. I feel like that'd be the opposite of how the game would be played, but as we've stated, what do I know? Alawi was my biggest taste of the sun. First game epic, never to be repeated. Dude, that's a hard one too for me, because Yi's just like, yeah, you just grab things, or like Alpha Strike or whatever, and if you can do things great, you just run along. Learning, like getting a good game in with Alawi, dude, it makes you feel like the League of Legends, you know? You tentacle slam, you ult, take out a whole team, you're like almost full health again, you're like, dude, this is the champ. Player top lane, miss my tentacle, slam down, do one bit of damage, get stunned, knocked up, hit, jungle comes in, you're like, alright. I get it. But dude, how real is that for the League world, right? You'll go top lane, hypothetically, and fight like a Gangplank. And he'll go like 9-0 on you, and you're like, this guy's just too broken. I know who I'm gonna main now. You go Gangplank, and now all of a sudden you're into a Renekton. And you can't touch him for 3 seconds, and then you're just like, okay, I'm gonna Renekton! And then you see the champion you started with, like say Aatrox, and he bodies you, and you're just like... So it's not the champion. It's the cycle of me. Yeah, you know, if you know, you know. I'm good, I swear. Dude, we have an official Cry Corner for a reason, okay? Gets a full use. I wonder, can you pixel, like, sideways? Oh, okay, that was our moment. That was our first League champion moment. That felt so smooth, I'm never going to be able to do it again. That was so... Little baby steps. I think it's because we're small. I don't know if normal Isaac would have been that easy. It could have been. But we did it. That's how I feel in League, though, dude. I'll go Urgot top lane in, like, solo games when I'm not streaming, and I'll be like, dude, I went, like, 18 and something? That's awesome! And then you, how do we get teleported up here? I went to the shop. I'll go live, and I like, fight a... Cassiopeia or something where you're like, oh, I've never really fought against this. I wonder how broken this is. And I'll do decent. And I'm like, dude, I'll just play League today on stream. Next 2 games, I'll go like 0-20. The whole team's like, why are you even streaming? I'm like, I don't know, man. I thought maybe if I believed in myself. It's not a good time. And it's every time. And then my cycle is I'll go like, oh, dude. Like, I might be bad at top now. But, ooh, what is that? Sci-Fly? Flamboyant Protector. Interesting. Getting quite a bit of orbital here. I'll be like, okay, I can't top. I'll go support. And then I'll have a game with Lux and, like, a Caitlyn or Lux Kaisa or Lux Sivir. And I'm like, dude, we got this now. And again, I think I'm right where I'm supposed to be rank-wise, because, excuse me, it'll be like 2 wins, 3 losses, 1 win, 1 loss, 2 wins, 1 loss. It's just, I'm not able to get past that. Literally nothing made me feel worse at a champ than first time Kled, though. I was convinced no one could be good with him, then see folks carry. Dude, I got gifted a skin from Senpai because there's the Chocobo skin that he's like on the chicken. He's like, do it, dude. You're a big Final Fantasy fan that you are. I went, thank you, dude. I'm going to main this guy. Got bodied. I couldn't make the, like, when you fall off his Kled and get back on Scarl work. I think I procced it 1 time. It's just if I got off Scarl, I was just dead. I'm like, is he this hard? Is it a me thing? I don't understand. And then my friend Death by Scream plays him. Bodies anybody. And then the other day, when we were playing, I was like, dude, you want to try Scarl out? Or Kled? Your Kled's awesome. He's like, oh, I only play Kled when I'm drunk. And I'm like, the secret. If I drank, he would be how... That's how you do it. That, or there's also the other joke of you talk to somebody and they throw out the old, like, oh, I'm currently on something. And just playing League. And you're like, you're a million times better than I am. I don't do these said things. And yet, it seems as if the secrets of the universe are being kept. That was not a good idea. I don't know what to do. I forgot he can't die that way. Which may honestly be why he was like that. What does the Sci-Fly do? I think it's just there. So, Algo, what's your favorite champion to play? I probably have asked you this before, but whether, like, if you get him in ARAM, you're like, I'm locking in, dude. This is it. Okay, not to do that one. What's this? What was this? We'll bring it with. I assume we can use the sun later. Ooh. I do be missing stuff a lot. Tears and shot speed up. I get what's a tears up, and why is that different than shot speed? Is tears up like indicating I can shoot like 2 instead of 1 now, and the shot speed is purely the projectile? I would have thought they were like the same thing. I feel like I'm playing D&D now, where it's like, nope, these 2 stats sound the same, but do 3 different things. Also, Algo, if you can't answer, no worries, buddy. I know you said you were lurking and doing Tarkov, and now I have you writing like entire essays on questions. Tears and shot speed up. I think we're going to have every tears and shot speed item we can have in the game here. This is getting crazy. Whoa, he went invisible? That's not cool. What does this do? Big Brother is watching. Alright, we've got the government on us? What the heck does that mean? We are at 95 coins, by the way. I don't know if you can go over 100. Also, what is... Something is making us start with hearts in our room here. What is that? That's the second... These hearts have just kept coming down with us. Is that maybe what the flowers do? Like, all hearts on the floor come with... That's a really... That's so out there as a guess, but I have no other idea of what that could be. Mr. Mega has appeared in the basement. Also, what's causing our things to go on fire? Does the fly? No. No. Something else is causing me to do that. The parasite? Bob's rotten head? The heck? A reusable poison bomb. I don't think that beats regenerable reusable health creation. Nailed it. I don't know what I was trying to say there. That sucks. Paralysis? Oh, no, thank you. Using that in a room? Oh, my gosh. That's actually interesting, too, because I think someone said good luck finding a bad pill. And, it feels like we do be finding those now. Is it protecting me from projectiles, or is it seeking things out? I do love that the game really doesn't say much. A lot of it is, like... A lot of it is a case of figure it out the more you play. Did a hand just come up and grab something? Is that big bro? Because that's awesome. Similar to Daddy Longleg, though. We had like a foot hovering around that would come in and help us out. I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like we've got this run in the bag. Alright, that's 99. So you cannot get more money past this point. So our damage via that item is as maxed as it can be. The heck is oh my gosh! There was way more in there! I was like, empty room. Interesting game. Speed down. Yeah, now we're running into, like, negative pills a lot more. So that's great. Run. Oh, the speed down. The speed down! That's at least what I'm going to blame it on. Oh, crap. That's so cool. It doesn't seem often, but that's still really cool. We are getting dangerously close to all these really cool hearts that we had being gone now. Ooh, well, it doesn't matter. I can't have that. Alright, here's a question for you guys. I was watching some stuff on Tubi, which, believe it or not, pretty dope. Not sponsored. It had a movie called 13 Sins, I think. Anyone ever seen that? I've never heard anyone talk about it. Pretty dang good, good show. Good movie. Literally nothing made me feel worse as a champ. Oh. I already read that. What am I doing? Streamer 101, man. Don't reread the message. That's just goofy. Finding, like, some kind of battery system would be really helpful. So I could recharge the crap out of this. I will say, though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I think it's 6. Not a bad thing for health. Seems pretty fair. That's the shop. I'm okay. Actually, no. We want to keep our damage as high as we can. Also, what is Eternal... Or what was the, Cursed? Guppy's tail gave us something that... The collar gave us an extra life, but I'm unsure of what the tail gave us. Are we a Super Saiyan now? We wrap that tail around? I'm just saying, you know. You go to sleep, you hit your head, you wake up a Super Saiyan, okay? Kind of happened to Goku. It's not exactly the story, but it's the one I'm going to tell. Whoa! Since when do you guys jump? What the heck? That's unfortunate. Okay, we made it to Mom. So now what? We go down lower? Felt like Mom was kind of the story. Oh, Utero? That's not great. Okay, these guys are not new. We know how to deal with those. That's new. I'm gonna not get close to them. Odd. That's new. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Bighorn, or whatever the heck the big bro is. But my gosh, that was like 3 or 4 little dudes that are fast as heck. I do think he's catching projectiles, which is pretty dope. Okay, these dudes are fast. Thank you. A little bit of protection. We're gonna have to lock it in here, because I mean, it just seems everything's quick here. Oh, now we're fighting just straight up bosses. Is there more than one Loki in here? Whoa! Okay, that's pretty dope. If he can't kill him, he does a little slap pattern. And he is spawning kind of a lot. We already have Maggie, so the health containers at this point are just for survival. I don't think there's anything we can unlock via getting more of them. Oh boy, I thought the poops were another statue. That too much processed in my head there at the time, but it's so cheeky that those don't turn off. Like if you're not paying attention, they'll get you. Speed down, no thank you. Health down, and then I took damage. So that's probably the worst thing we could have done in that room. The heck are you guys? Oh, yep. Okay. There was something in greed mode that was like attached to the wall too. Mysterious candy? No thanks. It looks like I pooped when I ate it, so. Yeah, so now there's just bosses. Whoa. No, thank you. No, thank you. What an enemy design. Holy cow. If I can get a room. Get a room. Dang, dude, that is... Well, actually, let me do this. I don't know if it's the speed down, but they are killing me dead to rights there. If I can get a room to charge and then use the battery, I should be able to get a free health. But that battery looks a little tiny, so I don't know if there's like different charge sizes. The battery just looks off. Yep. Unless batteries don't do a full charge, but we get hit once, what I just did will not matter. So there's that. Up, 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 up. Grab this. Go this way. Ooh, no! Oh, it moves? No, thank you. Shot speed up, luck down. I will take that, that's fine. What the freak is going on here? Okay, it's a movement puzzle. It's a movement puzzle. We're fine. We're fine. Oh my gosh, we're not fine. How are we fine? Oh my gosh. Alright, see? First time in a room. Nailed it. That hits me again. Gonna die immediately. Hey, Coral. What's up, buddy? Thank you for dropping in as always. How are you today? It makes a spiked path? Oh, that's lame. There is a battery in here, I think. Yeah. There we go. Now we can get hit again. Honestly, I think I have 2 floors left. I don't know if there are item rooms anymore. But I think we gotta just try to do the bosses. I thought we were like golden to win, but we're taking a lot of damage now, and the actually moving slow is actually kind of killing us here with all these really weird rooms. It glows with power. I don't think the flower's doing anything. We'll see if it's maybe bringing the hearts with us. So, yo, what's up, Random? How you doing, buddy? Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you. It's a curse for... Whoa, I didn't even see the floor spikes. Got super lucky there. I don't know what it glows with power means. I neither see it glowing, and I do not feel more powerful. Gotta wake up early, so only dropping it for a bit today. Absolutely, buddy. I thank you so much for being here. I got bored during class, jailbroke my Chromebook, and went to the 3DS theme plaza. Two things. I need to update Arma on the theme and Kick Banner, and it has 12 downloads. Dude, let's go. That's awesome. So thankful for you guys. I've missed you for sure. Mystery gift. I've missed you guys for sure. I know things are getting busy. People are done with the holidays, stuff like that. But again, I thank you guys so much for popping in when you do. Even when it's just to come in and bully me. But dude, that's so cool. Congratulations, dude. The heck are these things? Oofda. This thing jumps so fast. Oh crap, it's more than 2? I guess the lower you go in, maybe it gets crazier. I thought it was just 2. Wait, no, I don't bully you. No, see, I was gonna say I don't want to name any names, but then, not naming a name means that everybody bullies me. Coral, you're on like the Brit side of things, where like if any bullying happens, you're right there to be like, yo, not Mastrix, not this guy. Keep on moving. But it has been a bit, Coral. How's life going? How's work? Anything fun or interesting to share? What is going on in the world of Coral? And Random, regardless, buddy, whenever you have to step away, I appreciate you so much. And just let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, as always. Don't get me wrong. I'll bully people. I just haven't gotten you yet. Well, to be honest, you just know I will actually go use the cry corner, so you have a little bit of pity. That was a cool enemy. I like how he looks. Soul Converter. And now we're Guppy. I think this turns our hearts into soul hearts. So I think if I do this and then grab this, we should be good. The final floor, ladies and gentlemen. We may get to cross something off on the Isaac sticky note. I have no idea what this floor is going to be. I do think if we see the boss, we just go for it. Just so we get a win here on this one. We got to explore. We got to find other things out. We got a pretty good thing here going. I think I can fly now as Guppy, which seems weird that being a cat lets you fly. And it would also seem that having 3 Guppy items turns you into Guppy, which I think means you generate all these flies and stuff, which is pretty cool. Eyeballs with eyeball lasers. I was expecting frickin' sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their frickin' heads, but instead it was an eyeball with a frickin' laser beam attached to its freaking eye. Doesn't have the same ring to it. That's fair. I can now play 3 instruments and have a second job and still have too much time on my hands. Okay, so what are your 3 instruments? That's awesome. And second job, that's big. I hope that's helping out. What the heck? Was that guy copying me? Put your hands up and I'll copy you. Shout out to Flowbots. flute, piano, and the recorder. Nice. Now, are you, is there any instrument you're wanting to learn and you haven't yet? Or are those kind of the mainstays where you're able to kind of hit everything you want with that? Put your hands up and I'll copy you. Great, now I'm going to have to go listen to that album. Oh! Brimstone spiders. That's unfortunate. Interesting that the money isn't going up, but I can pick it up. We have so much working in our favor here. We've got the hand coming up. We've got flies orbiting. We got the fly, I think, catching orbitals. You can't ask for more than this, dude. We're going right for the boss. What is it? Mom's heart. We're inside of Mom's body. I mean, I guess that makes utero make more sense. It's like a reverse birth. I don't know the lore to that, but sure. We beat Mom's heart. We unlocked Eden, and Lost Baby unlocked a new co-player baby. Co-player? Also, I don't know if that said co-player. Is it co-op? We're gonna do this, because I don't know what that was. Not really. I was just bored and picked stuff up. That's huge, dude. Monica's the same way, where I think she blames her ADHD, or she says that, like, it's ADHD brain. But she'll sit down and, like, grab a random task that may take people a lot of time, and then she'll just be like, oh no, I can do that now. We actually may have become a Super Saiyan. I don't know what's up with the hair. You unlocked Lost Baby. Yeah, actually, I have a question. Assuming I have quite a few somewhat niche, but not that niche games I want to recommend for checking out to people, do I just pop them into feedback and suggestions? Yes, that would be the place to put that on Discord. Any games you're wanting to see played or you would like to have discussion about, that's where we want to offer you guys a space to be able to do that. So great question. Being bored is the main reason I do stuff. For Calamity playthrough on Infernum, bored. Memorizing Boots by Rudyard Kipling, bored. Speedrunning Flash games, bored. I don't know, but I don't think there's a negative space in that mindset, because your brain is trying to process, like, the gap time, and you fill it with, like, something that I feel like society should say should take a while, and then you're able to do it quickly, and then you're left disappointed or wanting more, and you pick up the next thing. Dude, I wish I could function that way. I get, like, maybe the boredom aspect isn't the most fun, but that's very impressive. However, oh, our thing changed. Alright, so, yes! Okay, so hard mode gives us the heart. Greed mode gives the scent. So we've beaten hard mode with Isaac, and we've beaten greed mode with Isaac. So I'll take that. I think what we'll do here is we'll do one greed mode. We'll try, I guess, Maggie? Magdalene? Magdalene? Obviously being Mary Magdalene, I believe, is what this is the reference to. I have no idea what that is. Alright, that heart might heal us if we're missing a heart. I don't think we get anything just outright. Isaac starts with a bomb. She does not start with anything, but I think we have one more heart container than Isaac has. So I think she's just tankier. All that being said, you didn't ask, buddy, but I'm always amazed by the things you're able to do. Let's go in here. Guppy's tail. Okay, I still don't know what Cursed does. It does wrap around you like Goku. Approved. I don't know what any of those do. Grab this. Alright, let's see if we can beat this greed mode. As Maggie. We'll say we've got the health for now. Need any kind of specialization to the tier or a damage up, which I'm sure might be every Isaac run ever, but more so for how I'm feeling this. Especially coming off a run where we had machine gun tiers. feels a little, a little slow. If we do take damage, I want to try out this heart item. Ooh. Actually, big boy there might help me if that bomb can hit the other guys. Go through. Gotta take out these guys. Then this guy. Alright, now I can test it. Yep, it is a healing item. Okay. Cheapers. Crimey. I walked right in. I was gonna say, dude, the synergizing I'm doing with the dodges, it can't be stopped. Immediately ran into a guy. So anyway, for those of you who don't know, greed mode is you hit that button, and waves spawn, I think to a total of 8. And then you have a boss wave, and then you have a devil room wave. You don't have to do the devil room, I don't believe. But you get money here, you go up to the shop, this infinitely respawns to my knowledge. And you just try to build the best thing you can, I guess. Lingering Bean. Crying makes me toot. I read The House of Leaves, roughly 700 pages, 300 footnotes, 3 appendixes, a glossary, index letters, weird pages, and unreliable narrator with no connection or cooperation in a week. See, that's crazy, buddy. And again, not in a negative standpoint, just like, wow. See, and that's where I think I struggle more myself, friend, because like right now, I have this book of recipes, like horror creepypasta webtoon that I want to make. Don't have any real artistic skill, so like I ain't gonna be able to draw it. And then I've got Crocodile, which I've been working on for over 20 plus years. We've got Stream. Like I think I start all these projects and want to like grow and become something, and then like I never really have the juice or the skill set to see it through. We're gonna be here for a minute. Unless that toot does some damage. Which kind of it does. Yeah. So where you're actually completing things and seeing them through, I start things and don't have a way of like seeing them through. What is this? It looks way cooler than anything else here. But I gotta go with the Squeezy toy. It is called Squeezy. Tears up and 2 soul hearts. I think that's a damage up, so I would love to have that. But I think we buy some keys. However, I've only heard good things about House of Leaves, so very impressive that you read it. Also super awesome that you did get to read that. Dude, okay. As silly as it sounds, those 2 clouds, they be doing work, man. Ooh, another guppy item I think I gotta try. Don't know what that item is. Death's list has appeared. Damage up and fear shot. Oh my gosh, dude. That's horrific. I can say it's not a good book. I did enjoy it, though. The issue is that you're read a book about a movie which doesn't exist, that a blind dead man watched and wrote an unfinished book on, that a crackhead stole and then decided to compile into one work that editors then polished. Interesting. What that reminds me of in a way is there's a I don't know if you call it a creepypasta, but there's a webcomic called Mother Horse Eyes. What you're giving me down is just the narrative to me really sounds like that would be similar to that kind of format. And again, I only mean that as the closest thing I can think. Excuse me. Temporary monster generator? What did that say? Also, blood clot? Like, what? I don't know what these items do. They're damage ups, though. So that's nice. I don't want to do Curse Room with a Soul Heart. Alright, this pattern thing sucks. Ooh, Fear Shot makes him turn the other way. Oh yeah, what does this do? Okay, it gave us a familiar. I don't know if that's a given, as in that's what it'll always make. I'm assuming it's random, and you get a random familiar / orbital, which is really cool. If I can spam this more, I might be able to cheese it and get multiples for the floors. Don't know if that beats the heart thing. But as of right now, we have soul hearts. Keyword is as of right now. That is an insane, like, ordeal of explanations, though. Like, well, yeah, it's just this guy meets this guy that then has this happen, whose cousin's sister. Which it does sound like one of those situations of like, yo, are you Frank? Yeah, dude, my cousin's sister, twice removed mom, told her... What? This is so specific. Oh, is it for the floor? Ooh, what the heck do you do? I don't know what this is. Is it like eye drops? Yeah, okay. Tears up. Safety pin. I think this is fistula. Oh, ooh, okay. At least I don't know if it's all of them. The big fly like ate that fire for me, so that was neat. I can say that the narrative on the Navidson records, the movie section, is great writing. The blind man has his eccentrics, and the crackhead is a jerk, which drags down the book. They are necessary to fully understand the story, though, and if I had just read the movie portion, I would have been slightly disappointed. Gotcha. Hey, Truly, how are you doing, friend? How are you feeling? This guy is such a gross enemy. Okay. No idea what that is. Temporary demon form. No, thank you. Oh. I gave a heart for that. Hi, Kick. Yeah. Still ucky, but getting there. I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling well still, friend, but I do hope that it can get better for you. Appreciate you a lot. Well, we're just going in here, I guess. Rune Shard. It still glows faintly. And just like that, we went from all this health to this. What does this do? Oh, well, that changed stuff, because that became a poop. So there's that. Alright, I'm not feeling super confident about this. If you're interested in the House of Leaves, there's a pseudo video game version that exists. Ooh! Is it a, like, kind of walkthrough puzzle game type thing, or what are we talking? What is that? Cube baby, kick it. Oh my gosh, I don't love that. I wonder how good that is though. Box of stuff. Whoa, troll bomb. All right. It needs power. The chariot. May nothing stand before you. Range up. It's pretty good. And we got this cool box now. Latch key, luck up, and 2 keys. That's pretty good. It's a Doom mod. Oh, okay, don't worry. Compared to most Doom mods, there isn't much combat. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Ooh, what is that? Can I buy a bomb? I can't. Bombs are real iffy in this mode, it seems. What is this? Tier size and range up. I don't want to lose the eternal heart we have. Yeah, I'll have to look into that, friend, for sure. Well, Coral, what we'll do here is we'll just add my stuff onto your day and go from there. So we'll add Kodai, finishing that, getting a book of recipes drawn, and what else was it? Oh, streaming. We'll just have you be like my my ghost writer, ghost editor, on all that stuff. Where it's like, yeah, Brandon did it, and like, did he? Well, no, we all know Coral did it, but let him have this. You've got the art ability, the music ability, the you deal with me ability. I'm just saying. If I think what we do is we start like a Coral's dream business, and everyone who's got projects and stuff they can't figure out, you're like, dude, give me 40 seconds and I'll figure this out. Because you got to realize, Coral, like, no jokes for sure. You literally were like, hey, I want to make a 3DS screen and like Skelly Bros thing just because I want to. And it's like, yeah, I mean, sure. I guess you can try. Nailed it. Coolest thing I've seen. Woo! More projects! I can send you some files. Because, of course, it's files. Of course. I actually have edited videos. Never released it since Minecraft Let's Play. But I have done it, I'd say, successfully. Well, all jokes, of course. I'm not about to throw things your way with what you got going on. But I'm just saying, it's hilarious that I have all this stuff I'd like to do. Is that... Oh. So is that an item up there? Whereas if we just were, like, able to, like, cooperate or trade spaces, it'd be like, yeah, dude, let's do this. Damage up. Let's go. I've got free time. Well, okay. We're not gonna jump the gun here, but I'll send you some stuff. We'll see what happens. Also, it'd be an honor. Well, we will see. We will see, Coral. My biggest thing is ever like feeling like a bother for people. So, last thing I'm gonna do is be like, yo, check this out. Do this. Whoa. Did I get Bob's brain? That counts as a familiar? Okay, we gotta keep our distance. Yep. Bob's rotten brain. I just won that run for us. Or that fight. Ooh, I don't like this dude. He's so tanky. Oh, we just lost our Eternal Heart. He's so tanky. He's got the Brimstone laser. He jumps and has a 360 hit. He can summon flies. Like, I don't know what this dude doesn't do. Die, I guess. I lied. We know he doesn't die. Yeah, I'm curious outside of Isaac if anyone spawns with a bomb, because that seems to be very make or break in this mode. Hey, check this out. Look at this art. You should play this, etc. That's literally all I do. No, it's... man, it's a whole thing. Yeah, I guess it's different, right? Because, like, with Kodai, I've been working on that, since I was, like, 9 or 10 with Skylar. And that's, again, like, Skylar, you should write. Artists all over the world, you should draw. I'll just come up with the ideas. And then even this creepypasta thing that I've got with the Book of Recipes. I'm so in love with it, but I have nothing... I have no talent in which to, like, bring it out forward. So I'm like, okay, I'll try to write it. I can do some manuscripting. I'll try to draw it. So I even have a Wacom tablet. Truly was amazing enough to get that. So, but then it's just not... It's not putting all that work on someone else. Because even when you, like, hire an artist or people to do things, it's like, where be the money? I'm all for this. That's great. But where be the money? I got to make a living here. Okay, the fact that that guy has 1/3 of the boss room's health is insane. Bob's rotten brain for the win, though, dude. All I'll say, Coral, is we'll be in touch. My people will talk to your people. How about that? It's a very important role to fulfill, and we're grateful for your work, Soul. I never sent you the flowchart I made for said Doom mod because you weren't aware of it at the time. No idea what that means, but thanks. All the stuff you do, Coral, you pop in, the artwork you've done, the games you've thrown our way for options, dude, very thankful. Guppy? Dude, this is like the 7th time. It's not been the 3rd. We become Guppy now, dude. That's huge. I don't know about this guy. It's funny as heck to kick around, but... Oh my gosh, what am I doing? That was my only health. Oh crap, I need that. What am I doing? We are at 1 health because of my hubris. And now, are we on the greed fight? Oh gosh, not even close. Okay. When recommending games, I try to point out free under $10. But even that, we've had some good titles. And again, for everybody, including random, just showing up is so vital. I think this means our tiers keep going. This is super trippy. PhD. This is gonna be real scary, man. It's such a cool item, though. I do like that. We have to get health somehow. And I cannot get hit. That and these tiers are kind of trippy because I'm starting to like get confused on what's actually happening. Oh, well, now we definitely can't get hit. I thought maybe they would all do 1 damage to us, but now we definitely can't get hit. Troll bombs! That was a sucky enemy. Luckily, we are Guppy. So we are generating flies. We survived. We survived. I will say, I don't know if this is important either, but there is a streak that we have. We were at 3 when I started today. HP up. Speed down. Something else. We can break rocks. Thunder Thighs let you break rocks. That's cool. I don't know if the streak matters, but we're all good. Mine says 2 of 3. I can type. 2 of 3 on my streak. Is that what you saw? I might not have seen it correctly. When I started today, I thought it said streak 3, and then I think we won the hard mode, which would be 4. So I don't know. But okay, if that's what you're seeing, I don't know what 2 of 3 means. I thought it was just 1. Oh, I don't like these guys. Okay, we got rid of one of them. I don't know what this is, but I don't like it. Ooh, I think that hurts us. Oh, I can't hit him. He laid out those little roll ball things. I can't stand there. I think it was glowing red. I mean, we really shouldn't... What the heck are you? We should not be doing this because I can't even afford said deal with Le Devil, but... Oh, the Dingle dude become... Like, it's the baby version of these guys. Also, I think he's shooting corn out, which is hilarious and gross at the same time. Unless it's something good, man. Ooh, I actually think... I think that's 9 lives. I think I've seen Northern Line have this, but if I die, I don't know if I'm still Maggie. Oh, it didn't kill us. You mean on Isaac? Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, I'm on episode 2. But in the mode, what is up with our eyeball? In the mode that played for Isaac, when I go in there, there's a little sticky note that says like streak 2 of 3 or something. Or not of 3. Sorry, now I'm getting that in my head. It says it was like a win streak of 3. I don't know if you have to get a certain streak. I don't know if that's just for laughs, whatever. I didn't die. Now that's weird. Yes, good reference there. Turret follower. Damage and range up. Health up would be cool. Just saying. How's your night going, little miss? It's another orbital. So my plan, just so you know, Britt, also Coral says hi, Britt. After this one, I don't know if spiders can hurt me if I jump out like that. After this, if we win or lose this, I'm going to switch to League. But I'm going to end this so that I can just send this video to YouTube. I did say this before, if you guys haven't noticed. The first stream I did of Isaac, just Isaac itself, episode 1 called Genesis, I did post on our Skelly Bros YouTube. The only other thing on there was a gun game challenge me and Arma did called Gun Game. So videos to go check out, things to listen to if you miss them in your free time, spare time, stuff like that. No rush or pressure ever, of course, but just stuff that helps the algorithm, helps us out. But I will be posting this as video too, which is why it's called Crocodile Tears, because I was sure I would cry a lot. Ooh, you're a new enemy. Oh, these dudes suck so much. Freaking brimstone grenade baby fly things. Oh my, 2025 is over. Call of video time, you know it. Unfortunately, our last Coliseum had 0 entries. It was all the unused tokens. But it was still a great season. I think we had a good time. Sorry, please repeat. I heard you're posting this one to YouTube. I'll be ending the stream after this is done so that I can just put the full video up there. Oh, I figured it was a time thing for sure, buddy. No worries. And I'm going to switch to some League. Unfortunately, that's going to be the main gist of what I'm able to do today. Whoa, whoa. Buddy, I don't even know what hurt us there. And I might not. We might just, you know, we might see where the day takes us. $41. Oh my gosh. The item multiplier did that? HP up. Don't swallow this. I'll take that. Evil up. I think that's a dark heart. And unfortunately, I can't afford anything else. Okay, that gave us some health, though. I'll take it. Now, the only thing I don't know is if 9 lives, what the heck, means that, like, if I die in here, I keep going, or if, like, when I'm dead, I, like, get teleported back to, like, a safe spot, and then you gotta, like, re-enter the room. Because we have 9 lives, I think I can beat Greed. Like, in the same room. But I hear you, friend. So I should say this too. The Coliseum moving forward, it's not over. But we will be making it every 2 months now, a Coliseum drops. There wasn't a lot of people participating because it did kind of fall off. People weren't jumping in. You, Frosty, and Ghost were holding it down. So if there's more of a love for it, we'll see. Also, GACOLG8T for your code. But we're going to now make it bi-monthly. So in February, the next Coliseum will drop. Also, at some point, you need to download the Split Fiction Friend Pass. I do. The code down there in the corner, if you wanted to play this seed, where you could play the same version of this that I am, but you could like do different things or see if you can beat what I did, that seed lets you put that in and play this exact version. Nothing important, you know. Just if people are interested. Northern Line does it a lot, and I figured it's probably a good thing to offer. You know, because all we are is trying to mirror Northern Line. That's all this is. It's a love letter. But yes, we will be playing Split Fiction, friends, so I will get that downloaded. Could be money. Could be money. Could be money. Okay, it was. And lastly, could be money. Ooh, there we go. That's what we needed. Maybe this? Haha, secret room. Sack head, more sacks. It needs more cowbell. It needs more sacks. Alright, here we go. Whoa! So this is what they look like when they have a body? I didn't even think of that. Crap. Keeper greed people. If we get hit by them, we lose money. Aw, little ghosts. What the heck? Not our ghosts, mind you. They were not mice. Okay, those look like Dusknor. Those were straight up Pokemon, my friend. Whoa, mummy dudes? Okay, that might be my favorite little boss right there. And he rolls his head off, and they become spiders. What am I looking at? Oh, crap. They have little spikage going on. I'm not even using this kick a baby thing, dude. Kick a baby. That's not the item. It's frozen baby or whatever, but Saw, what's up, Ghost? We were just talking about you, dude. Well, we were talking about the fact that it wasn't you, but yeah. That counts. Did you stream today, buddy? Yeah, there was an enemy that looked like a ghost, and I said, yo, it's Ghost, but, you know, not our goat. It was the whole thing. Don't worry about it. What are you? Giant spiders and flies? As Guppy, that seems dope. What's the belt? You only hurt these guys from behind. Okay. Weird how that's such a thing now for the enemies. It started with like one or two of them, and now all of them have to be struck from behind. Oh, I don't like Mr. Spaghetti Arms over here. He just pops up weirdly. Mr. Spaghetti Arms Johnson over here. Not yet. I was in a meeting at the RP. What is the RP? Damage and... Alright, it says challenge up. I don't know if we want challenge necessarily, but that's cool, I guess. We'll do this. I think this is damage up. I don't know what those do. Don't think I have any other way of getting money, but the 10 was cool. Maybe this? The relic card? Oh, crap, I was buying stuff. Whoops. It's a Minecraft medieval roleplay. Pretty cool. I'm a thiefling. Or a tiefling, sorry. We were discussing mistakes made by a family member. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody made a boo-boo. Uh-oh, stinky. Bummer, had I not bought those cards, that was our way to get the next item. I have 1 heart. Okay, I have half a heart. I have 1 heart to beat this guy with 9 lives. I don't know if this can be done. I mean, let me be... Okay, well, I definitely don't think it can be done now if I only got half a heart. What I was going to say is it can be done. I don't know if it can be done by us. Nope. Oh, crap. I think it does start over. I just want to see how that chariot worked. Oh, this is going to be rough. Oh, dude. Okay, I gotta figure something out here. He does a lot of it's one hit kill. I can't get hit by any of his stuff. Okay, well, I can get hit by the coin falling like that, but that's about it. No way, we did it! Also, where did I get health from? Let's freaking go! Oh my gosh. And we unlocked a secret. Special hanging shopkeepers. Dude. It was just going to be one attempt after the next. We also unlocked the sensor. Hey, I'm one of the originals. Ooh, Tiefling. Coral D&D update. We lost our tank and our only melee player, which means I am the squishy rogue who has less HP than both our dedicated casters. Has to be in the front. Also, all 4 remaining players are ranged attackers, and only 2 of them original parties remain. We started with 8 people, dropped to 4, went to 5, went to 6, to 5, to 6, and now we dropped to 4. I'm the only original. Wow. That is quite the journey, my friend. Okay, guys, real quick, let's see here. We should have a money on Magdalene. Sweet. We unlocked some stuff. That's awesome. That is going to do it for our Binding of Isaac playthrough here. Love and appreciate you guys so much. Again, just going to cancel for a second to be able to get this video up so that I can just literally hit like click and then it does it for us. So with that, thank you guys so much. I do hope you're enjoying Binding of Isaac. We have been very lucky with our run so far. But with that, please look for your arc, your 1 act of random kindness. Could be the change that you or someone else needs in your day. And with that, Mastrix, signing off. Bye!